Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Marketing is a Joke. I am your host, Trey Ellis, joined by the other host, Evan Pearson. Does co-host sound demeaning? If I were to just then say, you're my co-host, does that make it sound like you're Robin and I'm Batman?
Well, I think it depends on how you say it. I am the host of the show.
I am your host, Trey Ellis. Here's my co-host.
Here's my co-host,
Evan. He chimes in sometimes.
And then I'm over here like, yeah. That's
No,
all.
he's right.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I'm the co-host.
Yeah, I'm a co-host. yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you introduce yourself as the host, and then as the other co-host,
yeah,
I mean, it would be maybe you'd be like, that'd be weird to say like, hi, I'm Evan. I am your co-host.
Right. But it'd be weird for me to say, I'm Trey, I am your co-host.
Yeah,
and I'm joined by my co-host.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that.
Too many co-hosts.
I think what you did was great.
I said, I'm your host, and I'm joined by my other host.
And this is my co-host, Evan. I was great.
Okay.
I feel I took no offense.
I just, Evan, I'm not trying to, I just wanted to start strong.
Yeah.
And I felt like saying co-host is starting kind of beta.
Oh.
Which is fine.
Then you are listening to your overlords of the marketing. How strong did that feel?
We have a packed show tonight.
Yes, dude.
We have a lot of things to talk about. I've actually was sad we didn't record last week because there were things that we might be a little bit behind on. Hold your horses.
It's okay.
You're like, oh, we've already heard about Apple. Shut up. All right?
You're going to hear about it again.
Hear about it again.
You're going to like it maybe. And you're going to like it and subscribe to it maybe. Hopefully.
Yeah, if you're watching this, please subscribe.
Yeah.
Please like and subscribe. And you know what's been kind of quiet so far is our comment section.
Yeah,
and, we're getting some views, and we appreciate the views. We appreciate the thumbs ups.
We
thumb ups.
The thumb ups.
The thumb ups. We appreciate the thumb ups. We want to hear from you guys though. Who don't just watch in silence. Don't lurk in the shadows.
You little pervert.
Tell us who you are. Yeah, you little perv. Why are you watching us, you little perv? You like watching two men's profiles of their faces, just talking about marketing.
That's how you talk to your audience. Yeah. You
Perv Nation. We really need to workshop what we call our audience.
Yep. Well,
Perv Nation until we find something better. Our merch, I am a pervert.
I'm a pervert. I'm a pervert from
marketing perv.
Marketing pervert, dude. Because that's what we do. We just watch marketing stuff and talk about it.
Like, oh yeah, that's a great,
low-key hilarious.
Great commercial.
Oh, I like that commercial so much.
Ooh, I wish I made that commercial.
Well, there goes that YouTube monetization if we ever had a chance of having it.
I feel like I'm watching this commercial. I feel like I'm in the commercial.
I feel like I'm in it. I feel like I directed that one. Ooh. Anyway.
Okay, I sent you some stuff on Instagram. I'm not just scrolling here.
Love it. Love it.
Because I have some things I want to talk about.
I feel like I also saved some good, let's try that again. I also saved some good Instagram stuff that came to mind.
Okay.
So we got a lot.
Let's take turns reading each other, things we saw.
Oh, I love that.
And
let's go for it. Let's dive in.
Do you want to go first? You want me to go first?
No, you start us off. You start us off. I'm excited.
I hope you have not heard this story yet.
I don't think I have.
Okay. This is a true story.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm about to say this actually happened
in the world.
By the time you're watching this will have happened within the last 2.5 weeks in the marketing world.
Okay. Oh, I'm really excited.
Red Lobster to file for bankruptcy after all-you-can-eat shrimp deal cost the company millions.
Oh.
Okay, but listen.
Oh.
Red Lobster has suddenly closed at least 99 locations across the nation, with restaurants shutting down in at least 27 states. Tagex Brands, a company that manages restaurant liquidation auctions, informed ABC News that Red Lobster recently reached out to them to auction off items from 52 locations set to close. I would love to have been in the auction for those biscuits.
Oh,
for the recipe, maybe?
Yeah. Ooh.
The well-known seafood restaurant chain began considering Chapter 11 bankruptcy last month to address its debts. According to the Wall Street Journal, the company is now expected to file for bankruptcy as early as next week, based on information from individuals familiar with the situation. Okay, now listen to this. This is where I feel empathy, but also extreme humor.
Yeah, let's go there.
This decision follows a major investor's criticism of Red Lobster's Ultimate Endless Shrimp promotion, which was blamed for significant financial losses. During an earnings call last year, Red Lobster's former investor, Thai Union Group, based in Thailand, stated that the promotion contributed to the company's more than $11 million operating loss in the third quarter.
Oh.
Ludovic Garnier, let's say that, chief financial officer for Thai Union Group, told ABC News this week, something which was different from our expectation is the proportion of the people selecting this promotion was much higher compared to expectation.
Wow.
English is not his first language.
Right.
And that's fine.
And it's okay.
But what he meant to say was I didn't know Americans were such fat asses.
Yes. Yeah. 100%.
When it came to shrimp.
Wow. They like their shrimp. They really like their shrimp.
The idea that
Wow.
people ate so much endless shrimp that it closed the place down. You know this thing like, oh, I'm going to go shut that place down. Some people
did
literally did that.
They did
We
it.
did that as a country.
America the proud. Yeah, all you can eat buffets are like kind of like maybe we should change our verbiage here.
Dude, and
that is wild.
I would hate to be the guy or gal
Mm-hmm.
who said, hey guys, I've got a great idea. We're going to get some butts in those seats. Here's what we do. Endless shrimp.
And then just like a week later,
No, it's like
bankrupt.
it's a big hit for months. And like, good job. That was your idea, right?
Hey,
Yeah, that was
you're getting
actually
a promotion
my idea.
and a bonus
Yeah.
and all things. Get ready because a lot of money is coming your way.
Dude, you're the endless shrimp guy. I am. That
Oh.
was all my idea. And then it goes bankrupt, and like it was because of the endless
You're
shrimp.
and then it goes from you're the endless shrimp guy. I lost my house because of you.
Okay, I thought it'd be funny to
Because have you ever seen the movie The Jerk with Steve Martin?
a long time ago.
Oh, he goes through this thing where he invents these glasses that has this little nose piece, and everybody loves it because it keeps their glasses on it. And he's the hero. He's like makes millions of dollars, and they're like, all those fashion brands are designing sunglasses with this, and everyone loves him. And then, but everybody starts going cross-eyed, and like all these people have to get like their eyes get permanently cross-eyed, and then they hate him. They're like you're the guy who invented this, and it goes to like you're the guy who invented these glasses.
Maybe I've never seen that movie.
That's the shrimp. That's the shrimp story. Oh, The Jerk is a great
I need to
Steve
put that
Martin
on the list.
very funny. Bro, that is wild.
Dude, and your resume.
Yeah. Great marketing strategist guy.
Hi, I would like to apply for this marketing
Oh,
job.
nice. Great. Wow. This
so I
is
spent some
awesome.
time-
What's your experience?
I worked at Kmart.
Great.
Did some good work there.
Okay. That's a
Then I moved on to Red Lobster.
Oh. So,
Yeah. I was just on the marketing team.
yep.
Just did some marketing.
For both places?
Yeah.
Kmart and Red Lobster?
Yeah, well, I did. Yeah, I was really like the marketing director at Kmart,
Uh-huh.
and I did just such fantastic work that I kind of parlayed that into a full-time career, and I went to Red Lobster. I took my talents from Kmart to Red Lobster.
Right. Well, us here at I was trying to think of a funny business. I couldn't think of one. That would be like one that's definitely destined to go under. Who is in desperate need of marketing help. That's great. My previous work was Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be in contact with you.
Yeah, I would love to work here.
Yeah, we would love to. We'd love to think about that. Is what we'd love to do.
We'll call you.
We'll call you, okay?
I actually just imagined him like sliding his resume over, and they start looking at it, he like whips it back. He's like, nope,
Actually, you know what?
you know what? Details aren't important.
I have a lot of good
Yeah.
ideas. I can put a lot of butts in seats.
I have ideas that have affected millions of dollars.
Oh man.
Millions of dollars have flowed from my ideas.
So what was so the promotion was free shrimp.
yeah.
It was like
Well, no. It was
what
like
was
you
it?
pay a flat rate for endless,
Endless shrimp.
shrimp.
endless. The key word being endless. I can just what my brain goes to is like the fishermen who are like, God, there's not enough shrimp. Like we can't keep doing this.
You know the shrimp aren't actually endless, right?
They have to reproduce. It takes time, Red Lobster.
It says that they lost $11 million from that. So I want to know what they were thinking at the $8 million mark.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, guys, this has cost us $8 million so far.
So far?
Let's ride this out. I think we're about to get a huge ROI because all those fat asses who ate all that shrimp, they're going to come back.
They're going to realize they don't even just like the shrimp.
And then they're just going to pay for a bunch of cheddar biscuits.
Yeah.
Oh, those are endless too?
Oh, we have a lot of
Oh.
endless. Okay, what about salads? Oh, free. Okay. Well, at least they have to pay per drink that they get, right? No, they don't. Okay, just one time. They can keep refilling their Pepsis. Our business model's not really working out too well.
So, yeah, thoughts and prayers
Out to Red Lobster.
out to Red Lobster and the marketing team and because it was at one point, one person was taking all the credit.
Oh,
for the endless shrimp
just
promotion.
like, yeah, he's like, I just had a dream, dude.
Yeah.
It was like,
Came to me in a vision,
I
actually.
was, I was sitting there and I was just like, I was talking to my wife about it. It was just like he's just like, fighting. Like, what do we do?
And we were at dinner.
We were at
And
dinner.
I was like, babe, I'm out of marketing ideas. And she ran out of shrimp. She was like, oh, I wish this shrimp was endless.
I wish I had more of this.
And
I
right
said,
there, the Lord spoke to me.
I'm like, I couldn't believe that I didn't see this earlier. That's what's crazy is and he, it's sad as right as it hit the $5 million marketing losses, he had already started his ghostwritten book. He's like, it's called like endless, like, it's called Give It Away.
It's called Living in Abundance.
Yeah, it's called Living or Give It Away is what it's called. How giving away leads to success. And it's like, yeah, he's like halfway done with the book. This is we gotta change. His resume is I've halfway written an inspirational book
About generosity.
about generosity. That's
But
wild.
seriously, thoughts and prayers go out to that person.
Hey, question: did our Red Lobster get affected?
I haven't checked.
The funny thing is, I haven't been to Red Lobster, and I feel like this could be a scapegoat. Yep, it was the endless shrimp.
Totally.
It's like, well, could it be the fact that no one's been eating in your restaurant for the past, 15 years? Nope. It was Steve.
Dude, when I was a
endless
kid-
shrimp idea.
When I was a kid, Red Lobster was the fine dining establishment
100%
of my household.
Same, because we would go Christmas shopping in Billings, Montana, because they had a better mall than Bozeman.
That sounds just the sentence you just said.
The sentence. Billings,
Christmas shopping in Billings, Montana.
let me tell you, Billings is not like a really gorgeous place. It's windy and not that pretty.
But Christmas shopping in Billings, Montana.
Okay, it does sound like a country song.
It makes
Christmas
me
shopping in
excited for
Billings,
Christmas.
Montana.
And we are 7 months away
I'm
from
always
Christmas.
excited for Christmas, so that's
Yep.
time of year, dude. Yeah, we would go Christmas shopping in Billings, Montana, and because they had a better mall, and then after that we would go to Red Lobster because they had the Red Lobster in Billings. They didn't have one in Bozeman, and it was like it was fun, like seafood. It was great. It was like I think it's like fine dining for large families that's like cheaper, because you have to feed a lot of people,
Very large families.
very large families.
Yeah.
Because we
That's their
both came
target
from like the
demo.
same size.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how it's crazy.
How much shrimp did you eat?
Well,
How much shrimp would you eat?
The Pearson family would have been very responsible for partaking in the closing of Red Lobster. That's
Dude. Okay, as a black person, I
Yeah.
can say this. I feel like black people are largely to blame for this happening. Because we love shrimp and lobster.
I
dude.
want to see the the locations of the Red Lobsters that
It's
were
like
the most
Atlanta.
affected. The heat map of the Red Lobsters. Oh, so Billings, Montana's fine. That one was fine. That one didn't get
Yeah,
affected.
Evan, your family didn't do much damage. The Ellises, however, you're actually being subpoenaed.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I was. Who is the average Red Lobster guy? That's crazy. Poor
All right,
guys.
what do you got?
I have a story I want to talk about.
Okay.
So, and big shout out to her. Oh, if we could get her as a guest. I messaged her before she blew up to try to get her as a guest for this for the show because she started a page called The Best Marketing Strategy Ever.
I saw this.
Oh, the can smashing.
Yes.
So I started following her. I think she at 70,000 followers. Her goal was to hit 500,000 followers before June 10th, or she, the stakes are quote unquote she loses her job.
Yeah.
And she created this page, and she calls all of her followers part of the Smash Army. And the very first video is very basic, her stomping on cans, and that's it. Like a really basic stomping on cans, really funny. But the production as it went further and further, and like the fun that they have with this girl named Nicole, who goes around, they build a little story arc for each can, and then she smashes it, and that's all she does.
I haven't seen those. I haven't seen the newer stuff.
Oh, so she's hit her goal. She did it. She just crossed 500,000 followers, and it is so fun. I mean, it is like such a fun page because it's not just like the same thing over and over and over and over. Like the way that they storyified every time she smashes a can. Like they add a little story to it, and then they went ham with the costumes, and they made a deal. Like this is where as a brand, it's really genius. It's a non-alcoholic cocktail brand called Moxie. I can't remember what the brand is called.
Okay.
That's how powerful her marketing is. Like I don't know what the brand's name is,
Right, yeah.
but I know what her stuff is. But he made her a deal as part. I'm sure this was all in the marketing room. I don't know if it was just her idea. I think there's probably more to the story on that. But she, let me pull her up. The best marketing strategist. She made a deal with them where it's called Mixology is what it's called. Mixology, maybe that's what it's called. But the the deal is if she hits her goal, that they also the Smash Army can rebrand it. They can they can come up with a new name.
This is 52 days remaining to prove to my boss that smashing this can is more effective than his entire marketing strategy.
I like the way you kiss me. I like the way you. I like the way you kiss me. I can tell you miss me. I can tell it this. Not trying to be romantic. I hit it from the back just so you don't get attached. I like the way you kiss me. I can tell you.
I mean, and then as she went on, you can see like.
Let me hold my computer here so we can look at the.
Oh
same,
yeah.
same
That
one.
sounds great. And instead of looking at this, that's right. That's, there's the
Clip
back,
it, Ben.
back of our heads. Ben, this is a great clip. All right, yeah.
And pairing it with the trending audio,
Dude.
brilliant.
And then, but if you go up,
Okay,
her it just got more and more creative.
more elaborate.
Let's go keep. Oh yeah, so she would do little updates where she had this like army voice talk.
Yep.
As far you're talking to like Smash Army. We just passed our goal.
Her account got bigger than the company's.
So funny. Oh yeah, I mean it had to have. I mean but go up. Let's watch more of a
Spaceball bet one.
go up. There's a reference that she did. Here, go down. Sorry. I want to see. Have you ever seen Office
Take the
Space?
wheel. Yeah, a long time ago.
So she did one that was like really was Office Space oriented. Sorry, Ben. This one did really well. It's one of the ones that kind of like took off. And just so simple. Just a bunch of costumes. And that's it. I mean, I just have to give hats off to her because it's like the amount of people that got behind what she's doing is so freaking funny. For the 50th, for the big 500,000 follower one she did, this was
500,000 followers. She gonna smash a car? Oh, with a tank?
yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's awesome. I mean, it's
That-
kind of, I mean, it's the thing is like if you talk about like, hey, we have a drink brand, we have to talk about our drink, and all we have to do is talk about our drink, and we got to figure out how, what our
are the benefits? It's better than
why it's
than
better
other ones.
It doesn't have alcohol, so that's good. You can't get drunk off it.
Right.
You can't get drunk off it. I need a commercial where they're not drunk. But and then it's like actually no, you just do something fun and creative because people like the story, and I think people love goals. Oh, people are
yeah.
sucker for goals. Ideas for Nicole.
Okay.
Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah.
Partner with their band.
Yeah.
Tag them. Make a clip with them. Use their song. Maybe get some pumpkins involved.
Yeah.
Smash
I think
it
they're
with
like
a pumpkin.
smashing a bunch of pumpkins, and then at the last minute, she kicks one of the pumpkins out of the way and throws a can under.
What if you use a pumpkin to smash the can?
That's it.
That's it. Because then we get pumpkins blowing up and cans and smashing
Best
pumpkins.
of both worlds.
And, then get Smashing Pumpkins on board.
I think the Smash Army could get behind that.
Yeah, Smash Army, come on. Oh, you got to get freaking, with the name like Smash Army, you got to get, what are they called? Jersey Shore involved, right?
Because they smash?
Yeah, they smash, man.
Yeah.
That's how that was the reference for Smash.
Yeah.
Just get them put it between their biceps, have them flex.
That's a good idea.
Smash Army.
That's a good idea.
Maybe dress yourself up as a Guido. Is that an offensive term? It could be.
Probably. Let's
Is it-
bleep out Guido.
Is Guido? I don't know if you can say that. I don't know anymore. I don't. I actually don't know.
You know that meme going around that's like, you wouldn't last a day in the asylum I was raised in? You seen that?
I haven't seen that.
It's like a Twitter thing.
Um,
All right, what's the third smashing idea? So we've got smashing pumpkins.
Smashing pumpkins
We've got
with a pumpkin.
Guido smashing with their biceps.
Yeah, it's like get smashed. Something that she could actually do is like actually, let's dress her up in a funny costume and let her make it fun, like a good storyline. James Bond is great. That barrel scene, the barrel, she turn and shoot.
Yep.
And then it's like, the blood comes down.
Yeah.
I don't know how and what we are doing, what part of the can we're smashing here.
I mean, she has taken a lot of the good ideas, I will say.
Yeah, well, Nicole, stop taking all the good.
I was going to say tank. And
you would not believe. You said Kill Bill, tank. Next, how do you go bigger than a tank?
you really don't. That's kind of the big idea. What's she going to do with 1 million followers?
That's a great question. That's what I'm saying. We got to have
We'll
that
ask
idea
her when
for
she comes on the podcast.
We have to have that idea for it. What if we line it up? They're like, hey, get NASA involved.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Put on one of Elon Musk's rockets.
yeah.
Yeah.
It just and then just like have a little GoPro and just drop it from a plane.
Yeah.
Anyway, Nicole,
I like it.
well done. I don't know if we came with any, necessarily gold for you tonight, but
So, guys, leave the can smashing.
I'm
ideas
really
to
good
me.
at can smashing. Anyway.
It's kind of my thing. All right. What's next? Did you hear about, it'd probably better if I just showed you. Did you hear about, this is a new segment we have called Marketing Mishaps. I'm going to Google this. Bumble fumbled.
Oh, what'd they do?
They made some billboards that say this.
You know full well. Okay, yeah. You know full well a vow of celibacy is not the answer. Oh. Wow.
So they've received major backlash
Yeah.
from putting up billboards that say, you know full well a vow of celibacy is not the answer. I think it was in response to, they're kind of being like that.
Oh, is
that trend of like women are like, I'm going to be celibate until, because of all the crazy guys who are on these dating apps or whatever.
Okay.
And so
Gotcha.
Bumble's
Gotcha.
like, well, we can't make money if you're not smashing. That's the third smash.
Oh, third smash.
Bumble dates
Bumble dates.
need to do a collab with Nicole.
And they need it
like,
now
you know what?
more than
we
ever.
think you should smash.
You should. Well, you need to smash.
Here, Bumble, we do believe in smashing. That is definitely not what their CEO sounds like. Here, Bumble.
I love my job here at Bumble so much where the woman comes first.
It's George W. Bush, is the chief marketing officer. Yeah, so they received a ton of backlash from this.
I can see why.
Yeah, and I think they actually printed like a whole apology. Let's just read this story.
Yeah. They're like, you know what? Bumble is
Bumble needs help. And I say this as a seasoned marketer.
Oh.
There are two major challenges that I'm seeing right now. One,
Actually,
being
let's do something that's not someone else's marketing commentary.
I mean, let's comment on their marketing.
Bumble retracts celibacy campaign, offers public apology. Bumble has apologized for its recent celibacy billboards, which faced backlash for the provocative slogans against celibacy. What a stance to take, honestly.
Yeah.
You know that. I mean, I guess they didn't know that people were going to get pissed about that. What did they think was going to happen? Who do they think was going to love? Oh, it's a video. Oh, it's one of these.
Bumble has apologized for its recent celibacy billboards, which faced backlash for the provocative slogans against celibacy. The dating app acknowledged the ad's failure to bring joy and humor and recognized the importance of celibacy for various communities. There we go. Thou shalt not give up on dating and become a nun. Oh.
There are a few people groups you don't want to offend.
Yeah.
And
Nuns
I would
is
say
a big one.
Nuns. Also, I would say people who are not currently having sex.
Yeah.
They're a little angry right now. It goes on. Oh, pregnant belly.
This includes those affected by reproductive rights issues and trauma.
This
Okay.
includes those affected. Okay, sure. Yep.
Pause.
Very visceral image.
What a wild stock image that
Yeah.
someone had to be like, okay, lady, I need a well lit pregnant belly. No, delete. I need a studio pregnant belly stock footage. Enter, and I had to scroll through tons of footage. Okay,
Had to find the right pregnant belly.
Delete. Okay, rubbing pregnant belly.
Their search
backlit.
history is wild.
Yeah, they're like, God, this edit sucks.
It's glorious. It's beautiful. It's a miracle of life. We made a mistake. Our ads referencing celibacy were an attempt to lean into a community frustrated by modern dating. And instead of bringing joy and humor, we unintentionally did the opposite.
Listen, we didn't think 4-5 seconds past the initial idea. We just we called a Hail Mary. We threw it downfield. We did not catch it.
We thought it'd be funny.
We thought it'd be funny. We got to come up with some fake billboard ads that they they thought of that they didn't end up using.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the ones that didn't make the cut
Yeah.
that were written. Glass ceilings make great dance floors. Will remove the ads. Donate to National Domestic Violence Hotline and allow related organizations to use billboard space.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Yeah, PR.
Step in the right direction.
PR is at full scale right now.
Here's what we're gonna do.
All right, guys.
Hey, here's what I'll say. As a marketer who has made mistakes,
Haven't we all?
we've all made mistakes.
We've all been there.
I am fortunate enough that none of my mistakes yet have made it onto a billboard
Yes.
or the national spotlight.
Yeah.
So I really empathize with the people at Bumble.
This guy, it's the same it's the Red Lobster guy. It's the Red Lobster. He moved.
He's like, oh, so glad to have my new job at Bumble.
This is
A
just
fresh start is just what I needed.
just.
First Blockbuster,
I
then
cannot-
Kmart.
Cannot wait to stop thinking about endless shrimp and just do something new. You know what?
You know what does need to end though?
Virginity.
Celibacy.
Yeah. Is it just the other billboard that didn't go? Virgins are losers. That's just a giant billboard. If you still have your virginity card, you are a loser. You.R.dot a loser. Download Bumble, you virgin loser. That's the billboard that's the billboard that was in the process of being plastered when it broke.
Like, stop, wait. There's new copy. There's new copy.
We can't put that up there.
I'll read it to you. You know full well. Am I going too fast? You know full well celibacy is not the answer. Celibacy is the answer? No, it's not the answer.
Oh, okay. I love it. I love it.
All right.
Bumble.
Next on Marketing Mishaps. This is going to be one that we watch. You may have seen this. I hope you haven't. This received huge.
Oh, yeah. I did see this, but I didn't understand. Okay.
All right, well, let's talk about it.
Yeah. They got a lot of backlash from... But it's also... We'll watch it. We'll talk about it. My brain's going too far.
Your thoughts are ready to go.
Oh, this is the... This is the
third
This is the
smash.
third smash idea.
Needs a
She needs to
Nicole.
do she needs to do a mock of this.
Yes.
She should make fun of this ad
Yep.
because it's in the marketing space.
Evan, we did it.
We did it. That shot's crazy.
The most powerful iPad ever is also the thinnest.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
So they got
Eviscerated.
big time.
People are... Well, first, I never asked you what your thoughts were on this.
The first time I saw it, I thought, okay, they're going to the trend. I mean, the amount of people that have been doing this, people love to watch stuff slowly gets crushed.
Yep.
I mean, there's a huge side of TikTok, Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
People put them into a compressor and just watch it slowly break apart.
Right.
And it's because it's like, it's very intriguing. It's interesting to watch something get destroyed, like and blow up and everything. And I get it. I'm not like dumb with what they're trying to go after. It's like
Right.
they're compacting. It's a compactor. All the creativity into one thing.
Yeah.
You're saying, hey, this device allows you to do those creative things. If I was in their marketing team and someone pitched this idea to me, I would have been like, listen, this is going to look bad. I don't think I would have been blind to it.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have seen the backlash that came from it. And
Totally.
now in hindsight,
Yep.
you're like, oh, okay, yeah. I mean, it is just in a giant dark industrial place, and it looks like we're destroying all things good by our product. I mean, I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess
Yeah.
I guess I get that, but I'm
Yeah.
like, it was an enjoyable ad. It's interesting, like the shot of the thing rolling up and getting smushed. I think they were playing into that thing. I'm not like pissed off at Apple.
Right.
People were really mad at Apple for this.
We're
I'm like,
Superman.
like-
They also came out and apologized for the ad.
yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, like they said, the concept, the thinnest iPad ever. We're putting it. It's all of this big thing into a little thing.
Yeah.
Now, I actually haven't heard. I mean, so people were mad because. Was it because of that? It's like, hey, you're destroying all things real.
Yeah, they're saying we don't need the real arts. All we need is this digital. And in the process, we're actually going to crush and smash all that stuff. We're going to destroy real art.
Right.
And you can just do it on your iPad. You can do it on this digital tablet. And I think here's what I think. I think this ad came at a very sensitive time.
Yeah.
Because everything that's happening with AI,
Yeah.
people are already concerned about being replaced by
technology.
something that's not authentic.
Yeah.
And they're scared about being replaced by technology. And so I think if this had come out even 2 years ago,
Yeah.
maybe 1 year ago, I don't think that it would have had the same backlash.
Which, you know,
because I think people would have seen it as the same. They would have been like, oh, it's kind of satisfying to watch things get crushed. And then you're saying that like even in this like small space, you can still fit a thin iPad.
Yeah.
You know? And so I see what they were trying to do. I just think it was unfortunate timing. And also, I do, I feel so bad for the team that made this because it is a technically difficult and beautiful.
Yeah, making sure you get those shots.
Yeah.
While those things you get maybe one take at it.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not sure how many times.
Yeah,
they did it. Like,
I'd love to see the behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
the behind the
I
scenes
don't
would be
think they'll be
wild.
dropping that documentary anytime soon.
Yeah, they made like like the shot of the ball like rolling up and then it's like that's a crazy timing shot.
But I have some empathy for the team that made this and had to set deck the whole thing and get all the props perfectly placed and get the placement so like it would actually have the right crushing effect. And then everyone who worked on this, this is someone's. Maybe I'm speculating. This could be someone's masterpiece.
Red Lobster guy. He's like, son of a bitch.
It's like, maybe you should go into sales, man.
It's like,
maybe
you're really good at marketing 2 years ago. Like you're really good at it a little bit ago. You market for the past so well.
But yeah, I think it is objectively, it is creative. It is hard to pull off. But and there's people online who have reversed it. And they've played it backwards. And so it's actually all the stuff is coming from the iPad.
Right. So they're saying there was a way to do it creatively.
Yeah. Like to say the same thing without having like this really visceral image of guitars and modeling clay.
That is true because you go from it is super thin, like the thinnest iPad,
right.
and
it
then
all comes
and then
from
it expands.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
And,
that's brilliant.
Interesting too.
That's good
because a few months ago I read Steve Jobs' biography from Walter Isaacson, and I was insufferable about it for a long time. I probably talked to you about it. Such a good book, but basically. There was a lot of doubt about the iPad, like how to market the iPad.
Right.
And his original vision was you don't need it, but you want it, and that was kind of a hurdle because people are like, I want to justify getting this thing.
Right.
I just don't need it. It's just a bigger iPhone or a bigger iPod Touch. And from what I remember, basically the thing they stumbled upon was like, look at all the things you can make with it.
Right.
And so. That was the original vision of the iPad. And so it's unfortunate that this commercial literally did the opposite. And it had the potential to say that. Like if you do play it backwards, it is literally all the art coming from the iPad.
Yeah. And actually it would probably be visually more interesting to see things get built, put back together.
And it is like I hear people when they have strong feelings about it because that was the first thing. When I first watched the ad, I was like, okay. So, because someone showed it to me, he's like, "What do you think about this?" I watched it, like, "It's cool,
cool." Yeah, they made the thing,
and they're like,
"You understand?
You don't hate it?
You understand the messaging?" It's like, it's the thinnest iPad. They smush into the thin.
I really didn't get it.
Yeah.
I thought it was like
Me too.
the smiley face getting crushed. I'm like, people are mad it's violent or something.
Is it like? Because you could see people. I can't believe they actually destroyed those. Yeah, I could see them being mad at that, maybe, but yeah.
But I think that. Oh shoot, what was I gonna say?
But here's the thing: virtue. I mean, this. Virtue signaling, is that the term? Mm-hmm. I think you can find something and get mad about it and then share it in a very passionate way on the internet and people will rally. They'll just rally. They'll be like, you know what? I don't like Apple.
Yeah.
It's quite literally like the pitchfork mentality. It's like, we're mad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think people are taking out all their anger that the iPhone hasn't gotten much cooler lately out on this.
Yeah, like, so the iPad gets thinner, huh? But the iPhone, we're just stuck with the same iPhone. Yeah, that's my thing. It's like you're all mad while commenting on your iPhone from Apple doing this thing, using your apps to build run your business, all the stuff, and you're like, I can't believe. I mean, I'm like,
That's it.
I think there's a big part of that. I think is someone who. Like everything you were saying about like the production team, the creative thing, I think that was why I'm like not mad at it. I'm like that you almost your brain just goes to like, man, that's a crazy thing to pull off.
Yeah.
You're not looking at the messaging.
That's the whole thing about the creator versus the consumer. If you actually aren't a creative person, you don't actually make stuff, especially commercials or video production, then you're not actually thinking about all the work that went into it.
Yeah,
and all the people who actually made it and were actually excited about it, and you're just being a critic.
I mean,
and you're just saying
it doesn't have like it's not like a racially charged thing.
There wasn't a dog in there.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, there wasn't like a live puppy.
Rewind that. There's just a duct tape golden retriever. It's like shows the iPad with a picture of your dog. Now if they did that, wait, freeze frame. Just a sad puppy. Oh my God!
See, that should get some backlash. That would be
but an old piano, I get it.
Yeah,
there's a billion old pianos out there. Yeah. So my hot take is I understand why people are mad, but relax, guys.
Relax.
Hey, it's a commercial. Hey, it's an ad.
And I think deep down, you want that iPad.
You want that iPad because guess what? It's thinner. And how do you know it's thinner? Because the ad told you. It's so funny. Like, oh, this ad sucks, but that's pretty. But what are the features?
I need to get to an Apple store.
They're like, oh man, I'm so mad at this ad, but like, man, I can do all that.
How thin is it?
It's just that, and it can do.
You can replace my piano.
I mean, I've been meaning to learn piano and paint stuff and paint. I mean, the thing is, iPads nowadays, like the big iPads, they're used so much for work. Yeah. The amount of like designers. I mean, it's true. We live in a digital time. We use our art. And we make a lot of things digitally. Mm-hmm. I don't. You can see that. Yeah, I don't know.
If you were on this production team, keep your chin up.
It was a beautiful ad.
It was a beautiful piece. Wasn't received well. That sucks.
Rewind it
and just be kind and rewind. You said you had one that you wanted to show me, like a long form one.
I did. We can do it right here. Let's see. New Supercell. This is a pretty long one. I wonder, like, if we do this stuff. I mean, I'm not worried about this right now because we're not monetized on anything, but because they have like copyright songs and all that stuff in it. So this is the game. The game is called Squad Busters, and it was I watched their ad this morning because I was like, "Is that who I?" It's funny. Also, since starting this, anytime I come across an ad that I'm like, I watch it. Like I'm probably not the best. Like it hooked me anymore because I'll actually sit and watch it. There's some funny moments in this ad. Should I full screen it?
Sure, yeah.
Cock-a-doodle-doo! I said cock-a-doodle-doo, dude.
What's going on? Who are you?
Look at your phone. I'm the chicken.
Okay, well, I'm losing my mind.
Get it together, boy.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fine. I drink right out of the carton.
Well, I don't think you know the definition of fun.
Will Arnett.
Come on, get up.
Can we give me a quick 5?
The time for fun starts now.
I've got an axe.
There's no time to explain.
I am butt naked from the waist down, so...
Get out of the fucking bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
All right, jeez.
I think we got one right here. Yeah, I reckon we could take him.
Steal his coins.
Peck him.
Yeah, burn this place to the ground and destroy everything.
Wow, that was a little intense. I gotta say, kind of
Over the top
took
much.
this in a different direction.
Wow.
Yeah, Will Arnett.
Do that one, right?
Oh,
So fun.
okay, hey.
You don't get a vote.
Tell me about yourself.
I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because
And your swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge that,
Also pillaged a few villages.
Great emotionally.
He's one of the most
That's okay.
equitable people
Yes,
I've ever met.
He's so equitable.
You
No, like
Give me these
sometimes
thumbs, both.
yeah, he's refreshing in that
Killed
way. of,
10
I don't-
men.
never be
all
a
had it
problem.
I'm not a
unless
lawyer.
you want him
Okay,
to.
just a lumberjack.
I'm sorry, but I just don't think you're qualified to be an accountant. So. which is why you'll have the job.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. This is amazing.
That is really good.
We would have.
That's talented.
Oh my goodness.
Parking like.
Here. There's more where that came from.
I hope not.
Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
That makes no sense.
You can do it.
We're all friends here.
Just relax your bowels,
Please.
your mind,
Thank you.
your spirit.
This scene,
This
is,
needs to be more
this scene might be my favorite.
Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. And this is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. Not like you, I'm bringing out a different story. This time I'm mistaken for handing you a hard word breaking. I've been wrong, I've been down. To the bottom of every bottle. These five words in my head saying, are we having fun? Yes, yeah, yeah.
So what is the staff?
Just singing Nickelback.
Someone's a horde of skeletons
what
that
was
will
that
destroy
scene?
everything you love and care for.
You are one funny witch.
I'm not joking.
Hey, look at these clowns.
You call this a squat?
Pathetic.
Pasta. Jinx. 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 You jinx. Double jinx. I said it first. You supposed to be a lumberjack? I gotta say, you got a great aesthetic. You got a beautiful beard.
That's is that Liam Hemsworth? I think that's Liam Hemsworth.
Oh, really?
Want to go chop some trees, would you? I'd be delighted.
Is that? Or maybe not.
Nice.
He's really having fun, huh?
I think our job here is done.
Sam again tomorrow?
Sorry, little buddy.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
We ain't never leaving you. Goodbye.
Here. That came from inside me.
Do you want me to shut the door or?
Pretty
Wow.
great.
Nope. There's more.
What?
I mean, great.
Well done.
It's fun. I mean, you got some big name. I mean, dude, big names in that. That's not a cheap commercial. I'll tell you that.
Shirt.
Yeah.
Why?
Talk about money.
Oh yeah,
That is a massive.
but it's fun. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, hey, let's make a long ad.
Yeah.
It's for YouTube. Supercell has a big presence on YouTube because you have a lot of gamers.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love the idea of big actors doing smaller roles like that. It's
totally.
so freaking funny.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Very
that's good
fun,
stuff.
creative concept there.
I would love to make a commercial that's like, just be funny.
Yeah.
You don't really need to sell anything. You're just in costumes. You got some A-list celebrities, and just write a funny
I mean,
script.
how great. I mean,
Yeah.
what a great thing. It's like, dude, let's just do it. We'll have fun.
Yeah.
They've done a crazy job. I mean, they've done like their ads, though. I mean, their animation team for their video games, for their big productions.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even, the amount of money that's flowing through their that business is crazy. But yeah, I just thought that was awesome. Just and like, if you go and read the comments, they're really positive. Like, everyone loved it. Like, what's great is they didn't force it to where you're like, it's kind of like the smash can effect, where you're not like, hey, we're just going to talk about the features of the game and why you should play the game. There's actually more of like a curiosity, like, I wonder what this game is about. I'll go check it out. You're just seeing product placement. But like, somebody had the idea of like, let's just have them all sitting in a Prius in traffic and
It's like a long scene. It's like a minute long.
Just
and then she's
jam
sitting
out to
in the car.
Nickelback.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing: is like everybody disses Nickelback, but secretly loves it.
Oh, yeah.
and that's what they did so well. And in that scene, they show is like everyone's gonna start off quiet, but by the end of it, everyone's singing. They know every lyric to Nickelback, which is every human. And so it was like, let's just think of funny scenes. Like you know that last little clip of him eating chicken. They probably filmed so much more in that spot.
Yeah.
But they're like, that's so funny. Let's just throw it in the end clip that has nothing to do with anything else.
Yeah, I'd love to see the deleted scenes from
Oh
that.
my
Which
gosh.
is something you don't normally say about a commercial.
Well, that's what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think it came out. Let's see. Can we go back to, is this the next clip you're
I
pulling up?
just hit the back button.
I want to see how many. So this thing is at 4 million views. It came out 18 hours ago. Number 30 on the trend.
Holy cow.
So here companies, I mean, clearly this had to cost a couple million. I don't know, maybe with the actors, so much money. But if you make something funny, humor sells. Humor sells big time. And and if you get Chris Hemsworth, that definitely helps.
Yeah, for real. They probably had to give them equity in the company.
No, I mean, I bet you that's $1 billion company. Like
Really?
I'd be very curious to. We don't have to do that right now, but the amount of money that they have created, they're probably the top
Supercell.
They're probably the top mobile gaming app company, and I mean, the amount of money people drop on buying packs and stuff is crazy. Supercell,
1.84 billion.
1.84 billion. There you go. So they can.
That's in revenue in 2023.
That's yeah. There you go. I mean, dude, they're giants, behemoth.
Holy cow.
Yeah, behemoth. So that ad is a drop in the bucket.
So that's like a $10 billion company.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
Holy
I mean, their games. I mean, Clash of Clans is one of the most popular gaming apps.
Dude,
of
I
all
got
time.
so addicted to Clash of Clans in college.
I never played it, but I had a lot of friends that like literally it's communal. You get your buddies and you play together, and
they hacked the brainstem with that game because everything you touch has like this feedback loop where it sounds like like it's fun to play, and you're like, I would literally be laying in bed, I'm like, all right, I'm done with my phone, and then like 30 minutes later, I'd be like, I should check on my little mines or whatever, and I would go like, ding 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 ding.
Yeah, I'm collecting, I'm doing it.
Dude, yeah.
That's
I can't. It's such a good game. I cannot have it on my phone.
Well, I mean that's the thing. It's like, and then you can buy packs for $100 and people will do it.
Yeah.
But that ad was great. That was I love it when companies trust a creative director.
Yeah.
Because that's somebody being like, hey, we're gonna get 4 kind of A-list celebrities, put them in some funny costumes. And have them sing Nickelback.
They're just gonna follow this guy around and be just
funny. Just kind of be there. And I mean, they're like, well, did they talk about the features of the game? No. Yeah. And I think that's the big takeaway is like companies, executives, or if you own a company, trust the marketers that you are hiring, and also get away from the idea that you have to be so product central in your advertising. Now, if you're a new product and you need to share features, do it. But also, find a different way to talk about what you do.
Yeah.
That's kind of
well, it is great to be in a position where you can play the long game, where you can do something that's like, we just want this to stick with somebody. We want this commercial to make someone's day and to bring a smile to their face and probably share with a friend like you just showed me. Yep. Like, hey, this is super funny. Look at this. And it's like, I'm not going to actually go download the game, but maybe next year when I'm in the airport and I have a long layover or something, like, you know what? It'll be fun. I'm trying to squat up.
Or you might not watch it, but you might show somebody else who watches it. I was like, I love mobile games. Yep. I'm looking for a new one.
100%.
And
you're not, so to be in that position where you can invest in the long term and not be so caught up in like what's going to be the immediate, like what's the 1 day ROAS on this ad?
Right.
What is like, like how is this going to help us right now? And so I think that, yeah, I mean, I've seen it happen. You get really caught up in just trying to make a buck today. You don't actually invest in the brand, don't invest in any branded content or memorable content that people actually enjoy consuming. And that's the thing too, especially with a YouTube ad, you're not competing just for people's attention. You are trying to be better. You're trying to make your ad more interesting than the video they clicked on to watch.
Yep.
So you're not
and the videos on the side and everything. Oh, it's crazy.
You're competing against Mr. Beast. You're competing against the LA Lakers highlights. Yep. You know what I mean? Like, you really have to grab people's attention and be like, hey, just stay with us here. Just stay with us. You're going to have a good time.
Yep.
And if you get so into like, you can do this and this and this, and it's a low price, like people are like, oh, I'll get that later. You know, like,
well, people love
skip as soon as
but also people love a funny ad. They love sharing a funny ad.
Because they just want to be entertained. They're on YouTube.
Yes.
They're not on a mission. They're on YouTube to be entertained.
Yes.
And they clicked the video because they thought it was going to entertain them, and then your thing did or did not entertain them instead first, just for a minute or two.
Yep.
You know? So, no, I'm super excited. I'm really excited to hopefully on the next episode, I can show
Absolutely.
you and Perv Nation.
Yes, Nicole's got us with a Smash Army name. Well, we'll right back at her with Perv Nation. Oh, we can't.
We're not calling you guys.
Well, guys, please don't.
Go. We'll come back. We will.
Don't make
we'll
an
give you a
Etsy
better,
shop yet.
A better name.
Don't do
Like,
it.
That's it.
That's it. I'm part. We find ourselves on a very interesting side of YouTube. Oh no, you gotta.
Like, Evan, we just gained 1,000 subscribers.
The transcriptions of this episode are really doing us dirty. They're putting us in some wild search bars.
But I hope to show you
can't
guys
wait to watch
the finished first part 1 of Just Kidding.
So excited.
Showed you a couple weeks ago, and I've shown you the more updated version.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping
it's funny. Man.
Hoping this time next week we'll have the final version of part 1 of 3. So, but it's coming along well, and we're kind of going through that same thing ourselves. We're like, we obviously want to introduce the product. It is a direct response commercial. We want it to generate sales for a certain product ASAP.
Yeah.
But the ethos going into it is entertain them.
Yeah.
And so I think it's like,
Well, I mean,
it's like maybe 2 minutes into the ad before we even show the product.
Well, here's the thing. You know, you were talking like, what is the ROAS? I bet you the amount of downloads that they've had today on that game.
That's true.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like if you aim for the short term, you might get
miss it. You
but
miss
you
the
certainly won't
heart.
be memorable.
Yeah.
Remember, I told you, unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
Is my word.
Mhm.
Guys, unforgettable. Make unforgettable moments in your marketing content, and you will actually build an audience.
Bro,
and you will create
it's
marketing
100%
pieces that people actually talk about and want to consume. If you
A
nail
moment.
it on
Yeah.
the long-term thing, then it probably also will result in some short-term gain too. You know, so
No, dude, that's so good. You were talking about this before we started talking about the unforgettable thing. And it's true. It's like, so you'll see it in the next when Trey shows the clip. I'm not going to spoil it. But there is a moment that you're like, oh, if I walked away as a consumer watching that ad, I'm going to remember that one spot. For the ad we just watched, it's the scene that I will never forget is when he gives him a chicken egg and he says, that came from inside me. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, that's just a very funny thing for a guy in a chicken costume thing to say as he gives you an egg.
Yeah.
That came from inside me. That's so funny. That's a little tiny 3-second unforgettable moment that I'm like, I got to go watch the whole video again just because of that one spot.
Right.
And I think that's it. Have your creative have something in it that has that je ne sais quoi to it.
Je ne sais quoi. It's the word of the day.
Je ne sais quoi.
Should we tease our next couple episodes?
Yeah.
Or future episodes?
Yeah, I think we can. We can do that.
Guys, we told you an episode or 2 ago that we were going to reach out to some guests. And we told you that we aimed for the moon. And guys,
Houston, we've landed.
we have reached the moon. We have at least 2 confirmed guests.
I'll stop.
Keep doing that.
Okay.
We have at least 2 confirmed guests that are big time hitters in the comedy marketing world. Should we say it or should we keep it a surprise?
Keep it a surprise.
Keep it a surprise.
Keep it a little cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But we can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
We cannot wait. We'll be recording with them here in the next couple of weeks. So I imagine those episodes will come out the preceding week. So yeah, we're super stoked to meet them. You've met. Well,
Yeah.
I won't say.
I've met
You've met
one.
one of them. The other one, neither of us
Great
have
guy.
met, and
Yeah.
I cannot wait to. And super excited. We're going to come with good questions. We're going to ask great questions. We want you guys to actually get some value from it, learn something. I know I want to learn something.
Yeah.
So we promise not to just dick around the whole time and get too much in their way.
Oh, I'm gonna.
We'll dick around some of the time.
There's no way. We will. I'm gonna come in a suit and tie. For that episode. This is normal. Yes, every episode I wear a full tuxedo. Not even just like a casual. It's like a full rented suit. I'm just sweating so much. So great to meet you guys. I'm very excited to talk to you guys about marketing today.
Hey man, just loosen your tie a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Vic, while they're talking, it's just.
I'm like doing this. I'm like,
No, I'm like, oh, turn it up. I'll turn it up.
you turn up your own mic.
I'll turn it up. Like the best wisdom you've ever heard.
Yeah, he's like, so what led to my success was,
God, just pass out. Just,
oh my God, Evan.
oh, wow. Unforgettable moments, guys. That was ours. Yeah, it's gonna be super fun. This is a really fun podcast. I'm stoked to be doing this and have it be more about, what we're going after.
Yep.
And yeah, dude.
If you are listening to this, we're so grateful. We would also encourage you to go to YouTube to check out the full episode where we review and react to funny commercials. Most of them are funny. Some are. They fall a little short.
Yep.
I won't say anything about South African commercials.
Oh, they could use some work, especially in their truck department.
And guys, if you are watching on YouTube, we want to say thank you so much. Sorry about the lights tonight. You know what I realized while I was sitting here? I needed to turn the light intensity up.
Oh, on the camera?
No, on
on the light itself.
It's on it's one of its dimmer settings.
Well, you know what? Tonight we're calling it the sexy episode.
Tonight is an intimate evening with me and Evan.
Turn them down, get a little candlelight.
If you like candlelit dinners without candles or dinner, then you will love the aesthetic of
You
this
will
week's
love my
episode.
typical Tuesday night. Just dark alone in a house.
Guys, thanks again for watching. We're so excited for future episodes. And remember,
hey, marketing's a joke.
Marketing's a joke. See you guys next time.